Today we are going to be making rose window stained glass. They are made of construction paper and tissue paper, and we are learning about the Notre Dame Cathedral and the history of it and why it was so important. And we're learning a bit about the artworks and relics of this iconic building, which has unfortunately caught fire, and much of it has been lost and destroyed in the fire. So today we're going to be making stained glass windows as a tribute or a memory, a memoriam for the Notre Dame Cathedral. Since they are made of tissue paper allows the light to shine through, and they show up nicely when you place them on a window. You can also just place them against a white paper background on a bulletin board. To start with, you will need a paper plate and a black piece of paper. I use 12 by 18 inch. And you'll take your pencil, trace around the paper plate. Then you'll cut with your scissors. Next, you'll fold the paper in half. So now you have a half circle. If you fold it in half again, you will have a quarter circle. Okay, now pretend this is a slice of pizza. On one side, you have an edge, and the other side is an edge, and then the curved side is the crust. Now, since you're pretending it's a pizza, you don't want to cut the crust. So you're going to cut shapes on both of the sides. I'm going to cut a simple shape, like a rounded shape, and then I'm going to cut a triangular shape. You can cut whatever shapes you want. Simple kind of works a little better. Then don't cut the crust. Cut the other edge. Now when I open it up, you'll see I have a symmetrical design. That means it's the same on both sides. Now if I wanted to cut in the middle here, I can fold it again. And the way I do that is I have my half circle and I fold it back in a little more to the center. And then I could cut right here. I could do the other side. Take the edge, fold it back up to the middle, and cut this part. And now I have my cut stained glass window shape. You might have wondered why I didn't just fold it in half again all the way at the beginning and just cut it that way like a snowflake. Well, this construction paper is a little bit thicker than white copy paper, and so it can be a little bit more hard to cut when it's folded into eighths. I had some students try to do that, and they were able to do it, but if it's hard for you to cut, you might want to just do it the way I'm showing you today. Now, the next step is to get tissue paper. And you're going to glue tissue paper onto the back of your stained glass window. I have my tissue paper shapes cut a little smaller, and I'm going to place it on top of one of my shapes and then use my scissors to cut it so it's a smaller piece, so it doesn't hang over the edges and it doesn't hang into the other shapes, and it just fits over this one. I'll take my glue and put glue around the shape. Put that on there and flatten it out. And there's the design. Now, whenever I'm putting tissue paper on, I want to be very careful to make sure I'm gluing them on the same side, the back side. So I'll do another one. I'll line it up. cut around it to make it fit better. Put my glue around the shape and put my tissue paper on top. There's my design. I'm going to keep doing that all the way around until my design is full. I will also want to write my name on my paper, either with a white colored pencil or a regular pencil. And then I'll be done.